Morning, this is an A2 60536 Trimbush. It's a Bachmann locomotive 31-531. This A2, unlike my others, has wire going back to the tender. It's an LNER Pepper Class A2. In real life there was 15 produced. This one was produced in May 1948 and scrapped in December 1962. Only one survived into preservation, that's Blue Peter. I have added the embossed nameplates, I've added the crew and I've added the coal. I've had this for 3 years and can't believe I haven't reviewed it. But basically I just put it in a case. And it really is, it looks new. I know I've never run it. And it is fantastic looking locomotive. Anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing it run and thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Okay, here we are with the sidings test, point to point to point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points all in a line, no break. So you're going through all these insul frog points with no break on them. So basically you're giving the pickups a workout, basically just to show that they all work. On this locomotive, which appears to be loaded with pickups, it shouldn't be a problem. And here we go, we're just going to take it back for you. We are with the radius 2 curve points test. The computer said yes. I think this loco will struggle because it's got a flanged rear bogey and you can see the tenders struggling. Struggling, you can see it's tilting, it's twisting, stop, it's just too tight. It is just far too tight. And the computer said this will fit into the space. This will not do 3 radius 2 curve points. It will not do a radius 2 curve point off a radius 2. And this is the problem. People build their layouts with their computer programmed track and then they wonder why the locos won't run. Back-to-backs are fine, locos fine, and you will see it run around the rest of the track with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Thank you. And these are on the heavy side. And you can see this is running really nice. And here's a straight on view. And you can see it runs absolutely superb. And here we are going around the wall loop. with the panoramic shot, and you're going to see it go through the points crossover. And as you can see, it's an absolute doddle. We're finding this, after having been in a case for 3 years, that the more we run it, the better it's getting at running. Which is often the case. You can't leave, like any mechanical device, it needs to be used. Sitting in a case is not good for smooth running. We are going through a crossover at the top. And you'll see it going through our crossover where it was stopping earlier. You could see the problem, and now there's no problem at all. A simple fix when you know what you're doing. Now I'd like to point out this loco has not got much front bogey travel in the upwards and downwards, or on the vertical plane if you want to be more technical. So your tracker's got to be right. And here's one of my panoramas, and you'll see the loco going down the back. Now while this has a connection going to the tender, there are no pickups in the tender on this locomotive. As of the 11th of April 2021, they're selling these for £160 brand new on eBay, which for a tender without pickups, it's not that great in my view. And your tracker's got to be right to run this, more so in my view than an 060. Also, putting this on the track you've got to get right, because the rear bogies on the rear ponycart are flanged, they're not floating. So if you don't put them on right, you're going to get a rear derailment. So be aware of that if you buy one of these. They are flanged rear bogies and not the normal floating ones. Here is a panorama, and you'll see the loco going through points crossover. Easy peasy. And I must emphasise, your tracker's got to be right for this. And here's another view of the loco going through our part of the track where we fixed a crossover. And next time we're going to show it going through the points crossover. But it's always worth testing the other side of the track as well, because when you move one thing, you also move another. And you can see on track that is level, this loco runs absolutely superbly. But I emphasise again, there is not much travel on the front bogey on this. And here comes the heavy coal train. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this locomotive run. Again, thank you.